For me, a good student leader
should always
know how to take initiative.
Get things done.
For me, a good leader has to be a man of passion.
Perseverance. Dedication.
One is that I know that I am capable to run for this position. I have this passion for this Sanggunian, being part of it for 3 years. And I know that the second point is that I know I can touch people, more people here than the orgs. I mean, it's not that I'm looking at them just like they're something smaller than Sanggunian, but the scope of Sanggunian is wider than the way that orgs touch people's lives or Ateneans in that matter. I want to perfect the internal system that we have right now. Why? Well, first and foremost, it's perfecting that internal system that we will be able to form the students inside, and then from there, go out, which is externalized, and establish that connection. So, for me kasi, parang mas maganda na lumabas ka, nabuo na, bago ilabas mo ng sabog-sabog. Because that would really look awful then. So, yun. It's easy to say I'm passionate, I'm spiritually matured, or whatever. But people aren't really like that. You need to see where people are coming from. So, for me, it's how people are able to do their job, manage their time, and at the same time, give it their best. So there, it's ideal Sanggunian. Well, it's tough to divide yourself to go into rooms, right? I mean, room to rooms takes a lot of time, and with that 10 minutes, you can't go to around 5 classrooms. Or I mean, it's an average that you could, but exceeding that, you're gonna be exhausted for the whole day. So for me, the difficulty is more on reaching out to people, going to rooms, but table to table staff, it's just easy to do. Well, in my previous high school, I was apathetic in a sense. But I saw the value in voting. I realized how important it is to have a student government of people representing you. And maybe that's the key. Telling people and making them understand the relevance of everything that Sanggunian is doing for them and why Sanggunian is there in the first place and its function. Because I want to open up Sanggunian people. I want them to be part of it and to realize that Sanggunian is here not because we're here, but because you guys are there.
Well, this year I was part of Sanggu also in the Central Board, and I really had a good experience with Sanggu this year, and I hope to continue that in the next year. And I chose to run for section in particular because I enjoyed the work. I enjoyed working under the current section and learning about the different systems, which I'm actually a very systems person. I have like a kind of general vision for Sanggu that I want everyone, all students, to realize that we're all part of one Sanggu, and that it isn't just the officers, the elected officials who should be involved with Sanggu initiatives, because these are activities for everyone and they're meant for the students. So I'd like all students, hopefully, to become involved. I guess it would be to fix the systems in Sanggu, the internal systems, because from there we can stem out to working on the bigger things. And being section, it's mainly it would be mainly my job to make sure that we have the foundations to keep everything running. We want to know what it is that students want from us, what it is that students need to be able to create the projects and the initiatives to help them. And if we fix the evaluation process, we'll be able to work on the projects that we have now and the projects that we'd like to implement, and we'd have the students' input so that we can make it really tailored for them. I think how mature a person is as an individual and how stable he is as a person, it will translate to his leadership and to the way he inspires people as well. Actually, I got off to a pretty slow start because I've been working on my academic requirements. It's been hell week, so I've had to balance that part. We've been releasing a lot of print materials and electronic materials, so I think that's been helpful as well to at least get people aware that I'm running and that the elections are coming up. I think my main strategy of going for a grassroots approach, like approaching people personally, getting my own friends involved, getting the people I know involved, will help get a greater following for the Sanggu elections. I think people think na I don't have a stake in that naman, so why should I be involved in it? Pero now, with people approaching you, nakilala mo talaga and sinasabi nila na, oo, mahalaga ka and kailangan ka namin na tumulong sa amin, I think it will be beneficial to the whole election. I want to serve the students and I believe that I can do that if I am elected into this particular position.